All right, let's take a look and see the crystal that would be beneficial to you right now and why. Doing something a little bit differently. So we're going to use our Crystal Spirits Oracle, this one, and it's by Colette Baron Reed. And we're going to give it a shuffle and then see what we get and then read the message for it, right? So a crystal that would be beneficial to you right now. And then we're going to find out why. Okay, so for some of you, I see carnelian on the bottom of the deck. And typically for me, carnelian is all about like the root chakra, right? So for some of you, carnelian may be very beneficial right now, particularly when it comes to like your security, your sense of self. I hear safety, right? If you may be having some struggles with that. And then also too, in terms of like your finances, right? Because that's your root chakra. So some of you may need to work on your root chakra a little bit, balance that out, maybe do some meditations that focus on your root chakra, right? But let's shuffle and see what comes out. Ooh, Lemurian Quartz. Ooh, I love Lemurian Quartz. Let me go grab mine. All right, so Lemurian Quartz, which is funny because it came out in the reverse. And so what I was getting is maybe some of you aren't tapping into ancient knowledge and ancient history, right? Like some of you may connect very strongly to this because this can be a crystal that when you tap into it, you can download a lot of like past life information, right? But I wanted to show you because here is mine and I love this crystal. What I do is I'll put it on my pillow and I tell you, be prepared for some wild dreams. You'll have some dreams that take you back in terms of like past lives, right? So some of you may need to do that in order for you, especially when we got a message about your root chakra, in order for you to connect, you know, especially if you're facing some sort of identity crisis, or you may be kind of like, you know, trying to figure out, I don't know, maybe something existential, you know, who am I? What am I meant to do, right? There's something about tapping into your past life, into your past history that will provide these answers. And Lemurian Quartz is a crystal that is wonderful for that. Because what happened is, if I recall correctly, now correct me, you can put it in the comments, is it's a crystal that when Lemuria, right, was going under, they went, you know, the people, and they put all the knowledge that they have in this crystal. And so you'll notice on the crystal, there are ridges, right? So if you wanted to kind of like connect, to say, you know, hold it in your hand and then, you know, quiet when you're quiet and try to connect with it, but just kind of have your finger just kind of like fall on a particular ridge because there are ridges here. This is all the knowledge, right? It's almost like a disc or something, you know, if you go way back old school, floppy disk. And so there's all this information here. And if you just let your finger kind of rest on it, close your eyes and meditate, some of you are going to have a vision. And this vision is going to be very powerful in terms of very revelatory, I hear, in terms of providing with a lot of past information in terms of your ancestry. I keep hearing DNA too, right? But yes, Lemurian Quartz right now is going to be very helpful. And it's a 31, which breaks down to a 4, which I was saying again, your root chakra and 4s to me are all about your stability. It's about home, right? So this is wonderful because I love this crystal. And then look here, all the different keys, right? So there's something where there's a door that's waiting to be opened, but it's kind of like you, you know, you have this knowledge and you just have to tap into it. And some of you are very, I'm hearing powerful manifestors and are going to connect very strongly with this crystal, right? This is your crystal, Lemurian Quartz. So let's read it and see what else we get. But I'm so excited because I really, really love that crystal. It's one of my favorites. Another one that I love too is Spirit Quartz Crystal. That's another of my favorites too. All right, so let's read this one. Okay, and then Lithium Quartz is another good one too, but we're doing Lemurian. Okay, so this is a little longer, right, in terms of the message, but I want you to hear everything, so bear with me. So essential meaning. So why do you need this crystal? It says vision. Remember I was saying some of you are going to have a powerful vision. Big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. It says your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal. Feel a sense of well-being and step into your power as a co-creator. And, you know, some of you may be seeing 333 because I've seen that a lot today. And to me, 333 is usually about manifestation. It's like Empress energy, right? And I think I mentioned something about some of you are powerful manifestors. You're co-creating with the universe right now. And this crystal is going to help you. So it says, yeah, step into your power as a co-creator is greater than you think. So some of you are selling yourselves short. It says the message of Lemurian Quartz Spirit is that now is a time to free yourself to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life? On this healing journey, you're called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. That's what I'm saying. Some of you, you've lived this. It's just for you to tap into it and to remember, right? It says Lemurian Quartz spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you, just as I said. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, oh my God, I can't make this up. Very soon, remember I said some of you are going to have a powerful vision. It says very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. This is what I'm going to title it. So just be prepared. I'm telling you, if you put this under your pillow, right, and start sleeping with this, you're going to have some really magnificent and very clear, crystal clear visions. You're going to be amazed because that's happened to me, right? Relationship message now. It says every relationship has its ups and downs and its inherent magic. But Lemurian Quartz spirit is now calling you to step back and see the big picture of what you're experiencing. Is it what you envisioned? Do you need to see something new so that you can feel a sense of contentment, purpose, and fulfillment? Can you awaken to your connection to the universe that lies within you so that you may be shown something even better than you dream about? That's what I'm saying. Some of you are in something and you're selling yourself short, thinking that is it, right? Like it can't get any better than this and you're holding on tightly. But I have news for you. There's something much better waiting to come in, but you're going to have to close out that cycle first, right? It says your power to imagine what you can co-create is very strong now, and you're being urged to go big and wide with a vision that truly speaks to your soul's desires. Let the conscious universe show you what is possible in your relationships that you have not been aware of before. There is a big picture you have not been seeing. Now let's read the prosperity message, right? Because they give you like the general message, then they give you the relationship message, and then they give you the prosperity message. So, enough does not have to be enough. This is the message of Lemurian Quartz spirit. Now is the time to dream big. You do not have to be humble. It says you do not have to humble yourself out of a false sense of modesty, right? It says the dreaming you do will help you envision something new that will be firmly grounded in personal prosperity for what you need, and more will come to you from sources all around. And so funny because today on my monitor, because I sign up where it's like Bing, and so your images on your desktop changes all the time, right? And today there were images of fish and dolphins. And right away I heard, like scarcity consciousness, thinking there isn't enough, but actually there is. So there are many fish in the sea is what I heard. There's always enough. Don't think that there isn't. And so if you're in a situation where you're settling and thinking that this is it, that is not the case, right? There are many more fish in the sea. Just remember that. All right, so it says the dreaming you do will help you envision something new that will be firmly grounded in personal prosperity for what you need, and more will come to you from sources all around. It says the conscious universe knows many ways to bring a vision to fruition. So think big, dream big, and envision all that you might be and co-create, knowing that abundance belongs to you at all times. Exactly, right? Because that's what I was getting with the fish, and fish is prosperity. You know what I mean? It can represent that. It says, and when you see how your prosperity can support others and flow into the world, claim this vision and know that it will grow exponentially in scope. So now here's the meditation. It says Lemurian Quartz carries a softer, sweeter energy than many other types of quartz. Meditating with this stone assists in connecting us to the upper realms where we can easily access higher knowledge. So think about like Metatron, because Metatron is like on the Akashic Records. He's like the keeper of the Akasha, right? From angels, guides, and a higher self. This connection also brings in feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us to understand that we are never alone. So yes, connect with this because there are big things ahead, and Spirit's waiting to reveal this to you in terms of a vision. There are all these keys and all these doors to be unlocked, right? And one of the ways to do that and to tap in is to get yourself some Lemurian Quartz crystal, Put it under your pillow and sleep at night and just wait. You're going to have a powerful vision. Drop the comments, right? Let me know if you do and what your vision is, if you feel okay with sharing. But it's going to be beautiful. So yeah, Lemurian Quartz Crystal, going to be very helpful for you. Think big. All right, hope this is helpful.